What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy Comedic Energy, and this is Dirty Mouth Radio. Dirty Mouth Radio, produced by Livewire Sound and Entertainment.
It's your girl Golden.
It's Sade.
It's your boy Craig New Blah.
Really?
I always thought that was a weird noise that like Jamaicans make on that song. What the fuck? What gun makes that sound, y'all?
Nah, it sound like a bird.
Somebody in the next room farting and shit. Some Mario gun and shit.
Oh my gosh. What's up, y'all? It's been a minute, man. I think the last one we had was a Sade Relations at fucking 4 a.m. and shit.
It was late in pajama edition.
Man.
That shit is. Oh damn! I'm looking at my back. I was like, is that a fucking wolf?
Oh my god!
What the fuck is that doing in here?
Oh my goodness!
So what's been going on, everybody?
A lot of shit, man.
Man, I had a hot topic, man. I didn't forgot the damn thing now.
Fuck Jesus.
What you got, Sade?
It's just a lot going on in the world. We got, Nick Cannon being fired.
Damn, yeah.
We got John, the civil rights leader who passed away.
John
Two of
Lewis.
them, actually.
Oh, John Lewis
Yeah.
and C.T.
Man.
Williams.
Yeah.
Man, what the hell is going on in Portland? They is wilding.
Yo, so I was I had saw something today, and they were talking about the whole Portland shit, and they was like, yo, so is Trump like slowly introducing martial law?
Martial law, he is.
So is that really is
that's what
martial
that
law?
is.
Like, damn, that shit's crazy.
Oh, the National Guard is there?
So what's going on?
It's-
Why are people saying that?
It's not. Is it the National Guard? I don't even know. They say they got
that's he's
people
introducing it.
people jumping out of cars, yoking people up. Like,
What?
yeah, and unmarked cars and shit. It's like, yo, that shit's crazy.
See, that ain't martial law. That's called motherfucking drug trafficking syndicate.
That's what it's, man. That shit wild, yo.
Them motherfuckers is tripping.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cause my thing
Nigga,
is, it go even
you
further. Cause if you shoot one of them, then what, you gonna get in more trouble? But you in an unmarked car and you yoking somebody
Yeah, so
up.
you don't know who it is.
Exactly.
Yeah, y'all see what's going on. What happened with Breonna Taylor? Her boyfriend shot at them, but y'all came in unannounced.
Yeah.
I'm gonna unload the motherfucking clip. I don't give
man.
a damn.
All right.
And then I'm gonna go to the motherfucking precinct and be like, yo, I just shot some niggas and shit. So don't kill me, because I'm already in this motherfucker, alright? That's after I ditch the motherfucking gun at my house and shit, because they can go get it, because it ain't gonna be on me. It's gonna take some time before they come and catch my ass and shit.
Man, that shit is just wild, yo. It's just.
You ain't about to pull me out the car, because as soon as I see you open that motherfucking door, how you, like, dog, I always wonder, like, when people get, like, stopped or pulled over in their car or pulled out of their car, like, why don't they ever just hit the gas real fast?
Because it's gonna make it that much worse.
It's gonna make it worse.
On somebody who trying to snatch you out your car?
Now you resisting.
I'm talking about, like, just regular people, not even the police, not the police.
No, regular people.
If
Sometimes it be that fight or flight, man. Some people just freeze up.
I about to say freeze up. Yeah.
True.
They
I
can't-
guess you're right about that.
Yeah.
Cause it's unexpected as fuck. Like, you see some military dudes jump out. Damn, that's like some straight up Mexico shit. The narcos just come and just motherfucking El Sueño your ass and shit.
I remember I was on a freeway coming back from work, headed home, and like 10, 20 people jumped on the highway and blocked all the traffic. And I was the one in the front of all of it. And they just like literally jumped on the highway with the construction, barricades, and all this stuff. And I'm looking like, what the fuck is about to go down? And I had my shit on me. So I'm like, what the fuck is really about to happen? But the car next to me, she over here screaming, not knowing what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Well, She was screaming like,
Yeah, it's
was it a
because it
black
was a
girl or a white girl?
it was a white girl. Come on, man. But she was. It was that was the difference between fight or flight. Like she froze up. All she could do was scream because she didn't know what was going on. But it was Black Lives Matter protesters, and they was like, "We gonna
I
sit
could
here for
fucking see
eight
that
minutes and
shit.
46 seconds for the whole time that George Floyd was on the ground."
Oh, you should have put your window up and been like, bitch, shut up before they kill our ass.
Oh damn.
What is wrong with you? Why you screaming?
But it was totally unexpected, yo. It
Yo,
definitely was. I
fuck,
was like, "Whoa, what the fuck?" Like,
white girls are so weird. They be so
Yeah.
shit, man. They be scary as fuck.
yeah, that shit crazy, man. But this is
Damn, son.
something
So they just
I wanted to kind of hit on, yo. I wanted to talk about so the whole, it's trended. It ain't no big secret, man. Everybody's talking about these susus and these little investment clubs and stuff like that, right? So
Mhm.
I was talking to my coworker about it, and I'm not really gonna get into the definition of susus. Y'all look all that shit up. That shit's everywhere. But my biggest thing is, can like susus really close the racial wealth gap in the U.S.? Does it have the potential to do that?
what is a
So,
susu?
You won't go tell us, but we don't know.
oh, okay. So,
I know what it is, but you ain't gonna you just not about to just butt naked this joint right now, son.
so
Yeah, you might as well go ahead.
damn. All right. So a susu pretty much the origins they vary. Some people say the Caribbean, some people say Africa. They say a bunch of different places. But a susu is also known as a susu, a hagbad, a yudo, a box hand. It's a bunch of different terms. But pretty much it is people coming together and investing weekly, monthly, or bi-monthly towards a common fund or a person at one time.
Oh.
So
Okay, I
it
think I know you're
goes,
talking about.
yeah, normally,
Some of
so,
us thought it's something else.
Like
yeah,
a
but
money pot.
see,
Posse or
Like a
something.
money
yeah,
pot.
like a money pot. But traditionally, people do it in a close knit circle of everybody that
Mhm.
they trust, in one circle, and they just put the money up, and it goes around to each person at a time. But the I guess the new ones coming out now are like people. It's kind of like a community now, so it's a little more trusting. Well, people you don't know, but the trust factor is even more heightened, because these are people that you don't know, but I guess they look like you, they act like you, and everybody has that same mindset. But my thing is with some of this stuff that you see in the news of people raking in all this money, if everybody were to do that, right, can it close the racial wealth gap? Because this is money that is coming in. Now, my coworker was saying, in some places these susus are quote unquote illegal, but there's loopholes through all of it. So I'm not gonna get
Why
into all that,
why
but
would they be illegal
because
though?
it's not taxable, that's the key thing. People, how can you tax that?
But what? So
That that's what it
that's a
comes
law
down
now?
to.
Like if you can't tax some shit, it's illegal?
No, but if they trying to say don't do them and they're
It's
warning
added
against it,
on
yeah,
income, basically.
exactly.
But also with those, it's like it has. You said it's a trust thing that is more trustworthy. I don't think so. It's more of gives me like scam vibes
And
because
that's the thing.
it's
That's what they
my
pushing.
understanding of what you're talking about is we put money in a pot, right?
Hmm.
And then whatever the total is, say it's $2,000. I get $2,000 one week, then Craig get 2,000, then you get then Sade, right?
Hmm.
But to me, it's kind of like it sounds almost like a Ponzi scam
And
to
that's what
me
they
when
saying.
somebody explained it to me, and I was like, I'm not getting in that.
That's what
No,
they're
it's
saying.
not a
That's what
scam. I don't
that's the whole notion that the for here in North Carolina, the governor is saying that. He say Ponzi schemes, all that stuff. It's they're warning
but
against it.
how could you scheme something like that? Like if the money's gonna go around in a circle, you know what I'm
Easy,
saying?
easy. If we all put it in, and then I just dip with the money.
But it's you know the person, so you could just go to their house and be like, "Nigga, where my money at?"
If I'm still, if I'm still there,
Everybody. Yeah, I was
Yeah,
about to
but
say,
I
but
mean, like,
everybody
that's
don't know.
come on now.
And
and
that's
if you
that's
really,
where the
if it's
trust
enough
factor comes into
people,
play.
that'd be enough money to do.
I'm saying, like, just don't do it with somebody you don't know. Like, don't even do $1,000. Just do like 500. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And there's
it's
a
not
lot of
like
Right.
ins and outs
everything.
to it. I agree
Uh,
with you on that. I think, in my
it's
opinion, the whole thing about it is like it is trust. It's all built on trust. That's what it is. Whether you know the person or you don't, the trust factor is what keeps it going.
But
You get
see,
what I'm
like this
saying?
the thing too. Like it's better than going to the damn gas station every fucking month and buying a damn raffle ticket for $1 million that you ain't
Exactly.
never gonna win, and you ain't never won in 40 years. You
I
know what I'm
think that's
saying?
the
As
biggest
opposed
scheme
to
right there,
in them
honestly.
40 years, you could have had thousands of dollars and shit.
I feel like it's a scam. It's a scheme with a lot of stuff that we do. So hey, if
Exactly.
I could put a few dollars in somewhere and it's gonna, help me if I need that help right there, and then I mean, it's just it worked for some people and it don't work for some people. Some people are getting scammed, but those people they ain't. I'm a believer in karma.
There's a risk
There
in
is
every
no
damn thing that you
expiration date.
do on a day to day
Well, I
Money
basis.
say,
was created to help people.
Hmm.
Like
Like
you could,
like
like
this,
you could
and
create.
unemployment is about to run out.
Yeah.
Some people might be using that to like, okay,
Hmm.
this gonna hold me or whatever. Some people are actually getting. Right, I know
Yeah.
some people that know some people
Yeah.
that's really getting this
Yeah.
money.
They in
So
bucks.
I mean, it's all about preference. If you feel like it's a scam, then you ain't gonna get in. If you don't and you want to risk it, I mean, I feel like we gamble every day with life. Hey,
Exactly. And
well, I
anything
guess you can't
when
put
you
in no more than you can't afford to lose.
exactly with any type of
exactly, and that's just what
investment,
it
you
is.
never invest too much. You see what I'm saying? You invest
That's
just
like
enough
putting
for
in
you.
401k. Like the stock
Exactly.
market is down now. We put in all the time where we getting matched with, what you doing at work and we losing. The
Exactly.
stock market ain't been up in a while. So
Oh, losing.
regardless,
We not losing. We getting killed.
getting
Damn.
killed.
They
We
they
we getting killed. But that's what
they
I'm saying.
shooting
Like
us in the
everything is
bathroom.
a gamble. And that's money that we working hard for. Like my
Yeah.
savings, and I'm losing that. So I mean, like I said, that I feel like it works for some people and it don't. And it's all about what you willing to, like you said, Golden. Um, put in what you can put out.
Yeah.
What you not afraid to. If something happened where you lost it, you wouldn't be like, damn, I feel like,
And with any
So I feel
investment, you put in just enough where if you lose it, you don't hurt. You get what I'm saying? Don't put in more
Right.
where if you lose it, that's the end of your whole damn life. You know, your house gonna go into
right, you
foreclosure,
gonna
shit
be
like
out on the
that.
street.
If you got
We don't
50
want you.
dollars and that ain't hurting you, invest the 50 and see where it go. If you lose the 50, you lose 50. It ain't hurting your pocket if it's not hurting
That
your
just mean
pockets.
you can't eat next week. I got you on some grass or something. I got the grass.
But I don't want to get
But
too far off topic with it because when he was talking about like what if we did an investment club. He said instead of doing like a susu, why don't we all just come together and buy some land and do it that way?
Yeah.
How would that,
yeah,
you can't,
how would that look?
yeah, it's like ain't nothing against that if people do it all the time. They got people, on Instagram.
Yeah.
It was like five brothers. They put their money together. They put $5 up for 5 years straight and bought a row of
Yep.
townhouses.
And
That's the
yep,
same
I remember
exact
that.
principle, but you applying
And
it
I'm down
differently.
with that
Yeah,
because everybody financial situation. Like some people may have the credit but don't have the income. Some
yeah,
people got the credit, or I have it. So that helps if I can give a couple dollars, but I know I don't got the credit, and you got the credit, and you don't got the income. That's gonna all help us in the long run, where we all have a share of something.
yeah, exactly.
So that's what I feel like this Susu is
Hmm.
really helping our community,
Now,
and it's been helping communities way before to
mhm.
me.
Do you think it has the impact to actually close that gap? Now, one thing I looked at when I
It would
started
take
thinking
some
about
time.
that, they talked about the actual wealth gap in 2016 is the latest stats that I was able to find that the median net income for black people is only $17,150 a year. But they said amongst white people is $171,000.
Of course, our gap is way. You got to think our habits.
Yeah,
Our culture is rich, but our habits are very poor.
exactly.
But yeah, that's true too. But also the opportunities aren't there for us either. You know,
And
they're
that's
able
why
to
we got to create
run
it.
that. You know,
But for the
right?
purposes of these susus and these investment clubs, do you think that'll boost that up? I mean,
It could
statistically it will,
because
but do you think
It
that'll
would
put
take
us
a.
on course to be right there with white people over time?
I,
over time,
it's
yes,
gonna
because I
take
feel
over time.
like
It's gonna
this,
take some
it's going
time.
to take some time. But everything that we have to create it, you got to think we started from the damn bottom.
Yeah,
These people are born
We
into this.
yeah.
right. We started from the bottom, and then
Now
the
we,
bottomer, and then the lower, then the bottom, and then we got hit with another bottom, and then now we
and now we
starting over
coming
again.
up.
Now
But
we
you got
able
to
to look
think
up
we
to see the
have
ground.
to,
We
yeah,
can't see the ground yet. Certain motherfuckers can and shit, but that's just until we lift them up. Until them motherfuckers come down and start pulling niggas up, then we can do something. Like
Yeah, I
it's
agree.
just
yeah,
we lift like our culture is like we lift people up and like they give a little bit back and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like like you can't be a black billionaire and then like be giving your money over to African niggas and shit. Like what the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? Your show or whatever you do with your shoes and shit, like we made that shit popular, you know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm. I
for
see
you
what
to
you're
just turn
saying.
your back on your people is kind of fucked up, man, because it's a lot of your people that look up to you, regardless if it's a lot of your people that's like, not for you, but
Hmm.
I don't know, man. I just feel like, what's the point of having all that bread? Like, what you doing with that shit? You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
mm,
you got everything that you could possibly need. What else do you fucking need? Like,
Hmm. Yeah, I
your
see what
people,
you're
yeah,
saying.
your people need you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm a billionaire, and shit, I'm gonna get my house. I might have like 3 houses and shit, and I'm gonna get my fucking business in order. And if I'm producing like a billion every fucking year, then like that billion I'm putting back into my people to like
Yeah.
reestablish and make them tip the fucking scales so that we not all the way down here and they all the way up here. Like this what the scale look like. This white people, this black people and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like you can see that shit, especially like when you go to Charlotte. You be like, damn, all the black people fucking poor in this motherfucking state.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's not true.
Hmm.
But if it looked like that, you know what I'm saying? You
Hmm.
be like, why all the black people live in the bullshit and all the white people just be chilling? They be eating at 12 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock,
That's
9 in the
the
morning
yeah.
and
That's the
shit.
vibe
Don't
you
be doing
get.
shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
They be at the park and shit, walking their dogs and shit. And black people and Mexican, Spanish people be outside working in the yards and mowing, doing all that hard ass shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So, like, I be trying to put that money back, trying to tip the scale, but these
Yeah.
these musicians, these artists, these rappers, these basketball players, they get to their point and then they pick like a specific location, like, oh yeah, we gonna do this little bit, but everything else is for me. And I'd be like, damn, like
But do you think that solely is the case though, or do you think a little deeper than that that they can't do that?
I
Because
don't
it's
know, man.
And then
I always
also
think
too,
it's an agenda with that, man. Like
you can't help everybody. You want to help everybody,
that's true.
but you
But
can't
see,
help everybody.
but you ain't
And
got, but you ain't gotta help everybody. You know what I'm saying? You just help the ones that can help help everybody. You know what I'm saying?
the only
Like,
thing I can think that I feel like instead of spending their money, maybe they can use their platform in other areas as far as politics and stuff like that and business instead of just handing out
see, like the politics.
handouts.
Mm.
But see, like the politics, I wouldn't even like worry about the politics as it is right now because we don't have nothing to bargain with. You know what I'm saying? We need something to bargain with,
Well, we do.
and
We do got
in
stuff to
order,
bargain with. Our buying power is the
not.
biggest bargaining chip right
But
there.
listen, to them people, they don't care about that shit because they already know how to get in our heads. They don't, bro. They already know how to get in our heads. We don't have no bargaining chip. But what I mean is, yeah, we buy a lot of shit, but why do we buy a lot of shit? Because we see the people that can help us selling the shit that we buying and shit. You know
But
what I'm
we gotta
saying?
stop. We gotta have that mindset to stop.
But that's
That's
a
what I'm
mindset
saying.
though, because like
We
I said, our culture is rich, but we are poor habits. Like,
we gotta
you
have
know, a
a
lot of people got all that money, and y'all going to buy Gucci and all that shit for
Hmm.
right.
what?
That's what I'm saying. You gotta have a bargaining chip. You gotta have something to say, like, listen, I got these people. These my people. They follow me. You know what I'm saying? If y'all you know what I'm saying? Until you can go up in the courtroom or go up in the government and be like, listen, these people not gonna move unless I say move and shit. You know what I'm saying? They not fucking trying to hear that shit because they gonna find a way. Okay, well we'll just kill you and then make you a martyr. Then we'll sell your face and without you even being here. You know what I'm saying? Tupac. You feel me? You
Hmm.
know, Biggie, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. Is you know,
I see your point.
until
Yeah.
until we can grab it, until we can grab them by the balls and be like, hey, yeah, y'all niggas can't move unless y'all do what the fuck we want. That's why I'm saying like that government shit gotta be put on the back burner for right now. We gotta get our people's mind right and get them all on one accord. Like, listen, this is what we gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Like, if the mafia niggas can come over here and set up shop and have people moving all in the government and doing all that, they got movies about that shit on Netflix. You know what I'm saying? If
Hmm.
Japanese people can come over here and establish a damn town in almost every fucking state,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? If the Afghanistan or Arabs, they can come over here and buy uh uh um gas stations and shit. That's a bargaining chip. That's shit that the white man want. They want that. They want a chip in that shit. You
But
know?
at the same time, they got everything stacked against us. They don't want us to achieve that, and
Hmm.
they have rather have everybody else around us, like you said, coming from other nations, to do that shit. But we, it's the system is designed against us basically,
It
and they
is.
never put
It
off
is
our neck.
designed. It
Period.
is designed against us. That's why I'm saying that's the thing we need to focus on because we as black people, regardless of how many limitations they place on us, we always beat the motherfuckers at their
Yeah,
own fucking
we are
game.
designed. We
You
are
know
Yeah,
what I'm
that's
designed
saying?
true.
for that.
That
We
is
always
true.
beat them. We practically got them by the balls and we don't even know it. How many these basketball teams? They're played by their best players are who? Predominantly what?
Black.
Black.
Football players. Predominantly what?
Black.
If these type music industry, rap is taking over everything. You know what I'm saying? If we took that shit back, if we took our players back, took all that shit, and these motherfuckers actually made rules and stipulations about what shit needs to happen, their money not gonna come in and shit.
So you
You know what
saying
I'm
that
saying?
rather than our buying power being the bargaining chip, we are the bargaining chip.
We are the bargaining chip.
I see
Yes.
what you're saying.
If we take, because we have the power.
Hmm.
We just the ant. We just the ants that don't know. We unaware of the power that we got. You know what I'm saying? And everybody is not thinking like how I'm talking right now. And that's what's fucking us up. That's why we can't fucking even think about government because we don't have no we don't have no force. When you coming at the door and you standing at the motherfucking judicial doors with a whole fucking slew of damn black people and shit like, yo, listen, we demand this or we not buying shit.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We not buying shit. We got companies. We got businessmen who sell clothes. We got business people who make cell phones. We got business people who play sports. We'll design our own league. We'll just put our money into that shit. Matter of fact, we'll buy that stadium. This whole all of Merlin gonna buy this stadium and shit, and then only black people gonna play football, and we're not gonna watch the NFL no more. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
That shit is going to fucking drop significantly because as you can see, black people can start a movement in every country.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's
That
And
true.
is
other
true.
countries going to be like, "Oh shit. They already don't like America, but they don't like America because of black people. They don't like America because of white people."
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They fuck with us if we had our mind right. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
That right there would start setting off a motherfucking domino effect. And other countries be like, oh yeah, well we'll get back at them by fucking with their black people and shit and not fucking with them. We'll disassociate completely because they over here doing shit. They set the trends. They make good music. They motherfucking sell shit. They models. They influencers. They great speakers. They go to college. They work hard. They got jobs. You know what I'm saying? They're fucking like dog. We
But do
we
you
could
think it's
crush the game.
totally like that though? Or do you? I mean, because you also have that other side as well, and this is the whole factor of of how things are when it comes to that position of power. Sometimes power supersedes color, and sometimes it's all of those people that want to take control of the black community. You see what I'm saying?
Money,
So it's not always just white people. It's not always just America, but it can be internationally as well. And it
but
can
I
all
mean,
be one people at the table trying to eat. Like you see those political cartoons, you see pretty much Africa on the table and all the leaders around them trying to eat a piece of Africa. If you use that same mindset with black people in the US, it's kind of the same thing.
it's not though,
How is it not?
because because once we shut ourselves off, because we don't get what we want. If united black Americans stop fucking participating in all things are not associated with their people. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And we only start associating with other cultures within the United States, except for the vast majority, which is the who? The whites and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And we only do business with motherfuckers that's of other ethnicities. Then we become the majority. You know what I'm saying? We cut ourselves off from that link. Then their people, their Japanese people, Chinese people, Asian people, Cambodian, whatever the fuck, their people gonna go back and tell their people like, oh yeah, the blacks ain't got their mind right. We can fucking work with them and shit. You know what I'm saying? White people not gonna like that shit because now we didn't cut at the middleman out. The white people, the white man, he's the middleman. You know what I'm saying? He's the one telling China that blacks need more clothes and shit so that they can buy more shit and get you more money. The whole time they taking money from both sides.
That's
You know what I'm
interesting.
saying? You cut the middleman out, it's a direct contact. You know what I'm saying?
It's interesting.
That's then once we do that shit, these are their balls. Them shits are shrinking. You know what I'm saying? Then they be trying to motherfucking kill us and do all this other crazy ass shit. Then they be trying to negotiate. Oh, well, we want our black people to come, and we're sorry. We're so sorry for killing your people. And we're going to take a knee and we promise to put this much money back into your communities. Fuck that. Let them have the city. Yeah, y'all can come back. Yeah, y'all can do gentrification. Take these motherfucking cities. We don't even want to be here and shit. We'll move out to the suburbs. We'll take your farms and shit and all of that shit, nigga, and we'll work them motherfuckers. And then we'll sell the products to y'all. Hello.
Yeah, that's
What
real
the fuck you
shit.
need to live in? What you fuck you need to live in the city? Ain't even nothing in the city. At some point in time, if they bomb that motherfucker, everybody dead.
It's Cray Noop right here. God damn.
He going cray.
You know what I'm saying? The
It's
way
real
the
shit
way
though.
the way Donald Trump talking, them niggas might just start sending nukes over here. If they send nukes, where the nukes gonna go? They not gonna go to the suburbs. They gonna fuck up the suburbs.
Yep. They gonna come right where we at.
So
Mm.
yeah, white people, go ahead, buy them little sky rises and shit. Oh shit, what the fuck is that in the sky? Damn.
But then it might change though because they know they buying it and trying to kick us out.
So you saying it's a power struggle?
Yeah. I mean, we
It
always gonna
is.
be in a struggle
It's a
Mm-hmm.
because
power
of who we
struggle.
are.
But
Greatness.
every giant has a weakness.
That's true.
And
That is so true.
when you small, you can get in some places that them motherfuckers can't see.
Yeah, that's real
I
shit right
agree.
there.
But that's why we've started. I think this is the last generation. Like they keep saying, it's the last generation they to mess with.
Mm-hmm.
Like we ain't quiet. Like we creating our own things for our people. Did y'all see on it was on Instagram. I guess it's like a chef or something in Philly where she rode up to McDonald's and asked two girls how
Yeah,
much they made and
yeah.
was like,
Oh yeah, I
how much
saw
y'all
that.
make? And they said what they made. She was like, how about how y'all want to get this much? If y'all do, quit right now, walk out and let's go. Y'all got a
Ooh,
job.
that's what
That's what
that's what
I'm
I
saying.
thought.
Like you just got to create these spaces for
Mm-hmm.
people. We have to
Right.
create that. They not
That's what
gonna give
I
it to us.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go back to the airport. Be like, y'all motherfuckers need a job, right? Y'all don't want to work here. I got you.
But
Come
also,
help.
that's a risk too, though. That's a risk in itself as well.
It's a risk,
That's
man. But you
trust
got to
right there. That's trust. That's oh, that's some serious trust. Cause
But
now you
you
putting
gotta
your
think.
livelihood on the line.
But at the same time, they can go back to it. If it doesn't work out, they could go back to any McDonald's. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and that's what I'm saying. But at the same time, that's what I'm saying. Like, we as a people have to start trusting us.
We gotta stop
Yes,
being
that is
scared.
the truth. That
It's
is the
And then
truth.
fear.
also we have to be trustworthy. We
Yeah,
can't always be trying to take advantage of people.
That is true.
And we have
yeah.
Yeah.
let me tell y'all. Let me tell y'all my experience.
Oh shit.
Okay. I'm not gonna go into names, but I thought I was doing something like, oh, I'm doing business with this black organization. Oh my God, it's all, it's all colored girls. We could be going down, da 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 da. So I expressed how I felt about how the program was running, right? And then the owner came back at me on some nasty stuff.
Oh
And I was like, you know what? I was so hurt because I'm like, I was so hyped to be supporting black people. And then it bites me in the hind parts. I'm like, we can't be like that towards each other. You know what I'm
But
saying?
was it okay? So I'm always playing devil's advocate.
man. Oh shit.
You know. Now, was it? How did you express it? Because everybody's delivery is different. Everybody receives things different. So
You're right.
maybe
And
if
then,
it's their program, they might have felt like he was attacking them.
right. But I look at it like this. Okay, yeah, I told her that I was disappointed that it was unorganized and the community was
Well,
a
there
lack
you
of
go.
communication.
There,
But at the
there you
same
go.
time, I felt like she could take that as a criticism and do better, not as me like straight comment at her.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it probably was
I'm
the
giving you
delivery.
I'm giving you feedback. It might not be what you want to hear, but it's something you can work on.
But
True.
I get
That's
it.
that's true.
That's true. But at the same time, nobody wants. I went to some place today, with my little class, whatever. It was very unorganized. Now, will I tell him later? Like, hey, I think time management wise, I think you can do this. It's all about how you say things because people don't. You got to think. She doesn't know you. Yes, you're here trying to, do business with this program or whatever. She don't know you, so she may have felt like you were attacking her, and it may have not come from a good space, even though you knew it was coming from a good space.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all about delivery.
But
That's that
also,
Sade Lations coming out.
Oh my
but also,
gosh.
when you're a business owner, you got to take your personal out of it. You got to take your
That's
personal
true.
feeling. That's
Yeah.
why
That's
I
true.
felt like
That is true.
you got to
Because
take your emotions out of
every
it. This is
customer
a
not
business.
every customer not gonna be nice about what I'm saying.
And that's
If you
very
try to run
true
a business, you're doing it for the customer. So
for the
if
customer.
the customer come at you, however they come at you, it's kind of like that's a pill you got swallowed. Depending on what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like if
And
it's
too,
some
you got
racial
to
shit,
think.
then it's some racial shit. But like I know us as business people too, we got the mind state that like our own people are always trying to take us down and shit. So when
Mm-hmm.
they say stuff about us, we get real emotional real quick. But
Emotional, and
we
you get
gotta
defensive.
Yeah.
yeah, we gotta escape that shit and see it like, okay, like we trying to do business here. You know what I'm saying? Everybody not gonna be, professional about how they uh um assess or make an analysis about your ethics. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But you gotta, I mean, we gotta stop canceling. And business too, as a business owner, you have to, you gotta treat your customers like you want to be treated. If
Yeah.
I'm spending my money, you gotta think,
Yeah.
if I'm on the other end of that spectrum and somebody's, doing
Right.
business with me, how would I, if I'm doing business with that person, how would I want to be treated? So people do, we have to realize, because we are going to be judged 10
Mm-hmm.
times harder
Yeah.
Right.
by our own people, because our own people aren't used to doing
Right.
business with us.
Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
at the
And
same time, you do gotta be up here, but I feel like that's a gift and a curse, because that's like, if I do bad one time, you may not come back, but maybe something was going on at that point in time where,
and also all I was looking for was an apology. All I was looking for is to say, I understand where you're coming from. I'm sorry. And this is what I'm going to do to fix it.
Mm-hmm.
Not, oh, you said so bad about my business, and and I try to
Oh
do
wow.
everything I could for you, like, da, 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 and going off on me. So I was just
Yeah,
like,
that's the
all I
emotion
wanted
right
was an
there.
apology. Like,
That's the blood, sweat, and tears coming out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean,
You
I just
know,
see it when you operate a business, man. Like you said, Craig. All feedback is not going to be good feedback.
right,
And when you run a company, everything is not just gonna go fine and dandy. You're gonna have your hiccups. Sometimes you may not fulfill an order that you need to fulfill totally. You know what I'm saying? Things freaking happen. But if as long as the feedback ain't disrespectful or personal to you, keep that shit moving. And just take that shit and learn from the shit. That's how
Right.
I
And
see
learn
it.
from it.
If she ain't
right,
talking bad about you or your mama or anything like that, and they just saying that,
right,
this is where you might need some help, take that shit and roll with it and make it better. People get butt hurt. That's the fucking problem. They're like, oh, you coming after my
But you got
business and shit. But nah, motherfucker, you was supposed to give me something today and I ain't got it and I'm not gonna get it till next week, motherfucker. What? Like, come
But
the
you
fuck
got
on.
right,
some
yeah,
people, some of our people chew off more than they can handle. You got
Yeah.
this big establishment,
right.
and like I went to a black owned spot here, a restaurant, because I've been trying to do my due diligence and do the
Mm-hmm.
black thing,
Yeah.
which I will continue to do so. Whatever, the food was good, but it took a very long time for me to get an appetizer, like almost an hour just to get an appetizer.
Damn.
Now it was a small spot, but they had a full on menu down to like your appetizers, your full entrees, your dinners. When you have a small spot, you can't have that big old menu. Then you got to think they
right.
had a small kitchen. You got this full menu, but you only got two
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
cooks.
Yeah.
When
yeah.
you go to them white
That's poor.
establishments,
Yeah, that's
they
poor
got
planning.
five
Mm-hmm.
line cooks and all. Like
Damn.
Yeah.
they have, you can't
Yeah, that's
chew
poor
off
planning right
more.
there. That's poor
You can't bite
planning.
off more than you can chew.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. So then it looks bad on the person who's patronizing your business because it's like I
Mm-hmm.
waited an hour for an appetizer. Like I
Yeah,
could have went out and did a full horrible review, like don't come here.
Yeah.
I
right,
waited an hour
right.
for an appetizer, but I didn't. But I realized because I looked back in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's only two of y'all. Y'all got this full damn menu that they can't keep up with. And that's
Mm-hmm.
not their fault. That's the owner.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But at the same time, you got to think he's not getting the same help as a white establishment. You're not getting them business loans. Like you probably didn't put all your money
Mm-hmm.
into this, and
damn.
you can't afford
Yeah,
to
you got
hire
to
all these cooks.
you
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you
got to
gotta
start.
revamp that menu.
You got to start off with a chicken sandwich and some lemonade.
That's what I'm saying. Like he needs to. That person, the owner, needs to scale back.
Yeah.
Maybe you only need appetizers and like four different entrees. That way, you only cooking these certain meals. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, it goes back to the apology. Now, did they come out there and check on you and was like, I know things are running slow, but
She did.
we work.
She did. She came out
Okay.
several times. Like I'm so sorry. Whatever. But that still don't
That
negate how
but
long
but
I
Yeah,
waited.
that
that
hospitality, we gotta
that
learn
does
that
make
shit.
a big difference though. It'd be
Right, because
different
some
if
people have to
nobody
just sit
did.
there and look
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah.
She came back several times. So I'm not going to hospitality and
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. And she was like,
cause if
when
yeah,
we first sat down, she said, have you ever been here? And I said, no. And she's like, okay. She was like, everything is made to order. We don't have anything back there sitting. And I will say, as many times she came back, when that food came out,
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't lukewarm like it was sitting under the light. It was very hot.
Oh wow.
And then did they offer you like a free salad or
No, she ain't
something?
do none of that. And I'm sure if I wanted to, bring all that up,
Mm-hmm.
I could. I'm sure she would have. Um, but no, she didn't. And I ain't look for the pink people established. They be quick. Oh, we'll give you this off. Black
Mm-hmm.
people ain't got that.
true,
I
true.
really can't afford to give
No
you nothing off.
bullshit. Yeah.
Now
Yeah,
I
yeah.
will, but I ain't really got it.
I would have. I mean, but I would have been saying like, just give us your name, and like the next time you come, you get like
They
half off
ain't
of
got it.
somebody else's
What part you
purchase.
ain't
Yeah.
understood? They
If
ain't
they ain't
got
got
it.
it, they can't do
Okay,
it.
I
Nah,
mean,
but
I feel like a salad is not that expensive.
Oh my
They
gosh,
give you
really?
some lettuce and
Really? Oh
not
my
it's
goodness.
good dressing. Some say you want your stomach won't be touching your back.
Ah.
yeah,
I
but it
don't
was
know, man. it's a lot that comes with running a
It's just
business like that.
we don't get the same treatment. We
That
don't get
custom,
these
yeah,
same loans.
that
We don't
customer
get all of
service
this.
shit. Yeah, that customer service shit got.
But that is key, and that will make or break a black business. It's not we not like the pink people. That customer service is really gonna kill us.
Yeah.
Also, too, you only got one time to make a first impression. That's another thing too.
Right,
You know what I'm
because word of mouth is big. Social media is big. Word of mouth is big. Like that is what drives our business as black people.
And also that goes with any establishment, black or white. If you go there and you don't have good service and it's your first time going there, you're not gonna come back.
Yeah.
But I feel like it don't. I feel like we give white people
Yeah, we give white
more
people
chances.
more chances.
Yeah.
Like if McDonald's got some cold fries, we just gonna go to another McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? Come on, like black people.
That's different. Besides you trying to go to like a specialized restaurant that you've never been to.
But we would try it one more time.
Chris got cold burgers today and shit, but you know they burgers don't usually be cold, so your ass
You'll
gonna
go
be
back.
Go
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
But if that was a black
You know what I'm saying?
no, my
Like,
burger was cold. I ain't going back.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
No, you can't be like that.
Nah. You gotta give them a chance. You really do.
we be giving them motherfuckers hella chances. Black people, we just be like, oh nah, I can't go up in there. They had a eye.
And that's why I try so much because, or as things has progressed and everything that's going on right now, I try to continue frequenting these places because I know as a black melanated woman, I know people put their last into creating things for legacy.
Yeah.
So it's like you gotta give them a chance. Just give them a chance. Now, my money is hard working. Like I work hard for my dollars.
Mm-hmm.
So I ain't gonna give you too many chances, but I will, go back.
Yeah.
I would be scared as shit to be like in the food industry as a black person. Like,
oh yeah, ain't
really?
terrible?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
yo, first of all, the
Yeah.
food industry itself is just like I hate the food industry. You know what I'm saying? It's just
It's
It's one of
competitive
those-
and it's cutthroat.
and people are so like privileged and like
Judgmental. Yeah.
But you know what?
Black.
If you know that you have a product worth selling and you know that your food is amazing
you know,
and you
everybody,
have something that people crave and desire,
But
everybody makes mistakes though.
exactly.
And then you personally aren't working the food. Like other people are working the food.
You gotta get that
So-
food from somewhere. So if
Yeah,
that
because I'm a
wholesale
waitress.
company that you get it from fucks up, it's a reflection on you.
Right, and if the waitress ain't got a not so best attitude, that shit reflects you as well. You know what I'm saying?
It
Like
really
you got
does.
a bad attitude, and then you gonna bring me out this food, and the food that was cooked ain't got nothing to do with the waiter, even though she had a bad attitude. Oh,
And
that's
then
poor. You ain't
and then
getting no tip.
people's palates be mad weird. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody don't got the same taste buds. So they taste your chicken and they be like, oh, I don't like this shit. This shit nasty as fuck. And then fuck this shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh well, sir, do you want anything else? Fuck no. This chicken was fucking undercooked. I don't want this shit. You know? And it just
but it goes. But also, it's like this too. Like Sade was saying, word of mouth travels. Like when they opened that Scrimp Shack or whatever, the line was wrapped around the building. So
what?
and I heard people talking about. I still ain't.
I ain't been either.
I've been to that shit. Wait, the Shrimp Shack? Is that the same joint you
it's
took us
black
to,
owned.
Comedic?
Nah, that's
Oh,
not
okay.
it. Mm-mm.
So it's something like that where like you already got an expectation. Oh, you want seafood? You expecting it to be banging? You heard it's banging.
Everybody,
Got a line
everybody that I say that when they said it was basic, it wasn't nothing to write home
But still,
about.
like they probably,
But it's
you know
black
what?
owned, so
They
I'm
probably
gonna
had
keep
a-
on going.
They probably had a strong influencer too, though.
Also,
Mhm.
I mean, well, that's what you heard, Sade, but I heard other people said it was good and they gave them a lot of food. Like their sandwiches was so thick they couldn't close them. They could share it with multiple people. That's what I heard.
That's good.
Oh, I don't want no sandwich like that. Now. That's just the fuck.
You
What you
can't
need a
even
sandwich
get
that can't close for? You can't even
It was
put
like
your
a fish
phone on that
sandwich.
shit.
I think they had like I don't know how many pieces of fish was on it as a fish sandwich.
You can't even put your mouth on that. That would piss me off. Cause now my fingers got shit on it.
That's
Yo, if I
that
get a
picky shit.
sandwich
That's that picky
and shit
shit.
is on my fingers, I'm
That's
gonna be mad as
that's
fuck,
that
yo.
picky customer shit right there, man.
Yeah.
Right. While other people, while
Nah,
somebody else be like, "Oh, I ain't had to buy no but one meal, and I could feed
But
everybody."
yeah, let
nah.
Cray Noop own the restaurant. Somebody
There you
say that
go.
shit, nigga,
Like
man, you
give
better
this
eat that
man one
shit.
piece of fish and give
Uh-huh.
him a
Hell
kid
yeah.
sized fish
I can
sandwich.
see your ass now, nigga. You better open your motherfucking mouth up, nigga. Shit.
Who, me?
Hell yeah,
Yo, you
nigga.
don't, yo, you so, yo. I don't play that shit, yo. We go out to eat. Cause me, I was always taught that anything that somebody give your ass to eat and shit, you should be fucking thankful because they ain't have to do that shit. So when I hear people complaining and shit about little dumb shit like,
Like
oh,
you
you
just
gave me
did?
too much ice. Oh,
Like
you
you just
might
did?
get back smacked. Cause that's some fucking bullshit. You better drink that fucking shit.
Well,
You know,
that sounds very hypocritical.
if I had too much, listen, this is how I am. If I got a sloppy burger and that shit on my fingers, I'm gonna be like, damn, this burger sloppy as shit. But I'm gonna eat that motherfucker and I'm not gonna say shit. I'm gonna be licking the fuck out them fingers. You gotta
Got them
you
fingers.
gotta be thankful for what you get in life. Cause
Yeah.
you might not get it again.
Some of them
You right.
sloppy
You right.
burgers are like restaurants' main attraction, yo. Some people like that shit. Some
Yeah.
people don't. It's a preference at the end of the day.
I don't like no sloppy. I don't like all my
Well,
sloppy
like I said,
burgers.
a lot of people think sloppy burgers are the best because it's
Yeah,
just like all the flavors.
exactly.
Nah,
Some people
good.
like that
Mm.
shit. Look at Slutty Vegan, man. Look at how they burgers are. You
Their
know?
burger is
And
just
that
like,
shit good as fuck. Shout out to them,
Word.
because I heard they just came out with like steak and cheeses now and shit, man.
Yo, they
Them
been
joints is
busting
on
oh
point.
ass.
really?
Yeah.
They been busting ass.
They've been doing
She didn't
good in the
remodel.
Hold on.
plant-based.
Back to this
Nah, she
slutty
opened up a
vegan
new
thing.
one. That's what
It's
that
in
was.
Atlanta, right?
Yeah, she opened up a
Yeah.
second location in Jonesboro, Georgia. I don't know how
Oh,
far that is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's no meat,
It's a
No, it's
vegan
I
vegan.
see.
place.
It's a
and you
vegan
just
spot.
said steak and cheese though.
Yeah,
It's like
it's a
plant
No,
based,
vegan
it's a
steak and
it's
right?
a
cheese.
vegan
Oh,
vegan.
okay.
It's like plant based meat, but yo, people
Yeah.
be sleeping on that plant based shit, yo.
Yeah, they
That
I
shit
do.
is
love it.
fucking
They
I
do.
love
bomb,
it.
yo.
I
I
made
use
some
that shit on the
jackfruit
regular, man.
tacos.
Yo,
Yeah.
it tastes like you don't even need no seasoning for that shit. You be like, damn, this Beyond
No,
Burger
you
good
Yo,
need
as
I
a
made
you
some.
motherfucker.
need seasoning.
I
You
made
need
some
seasoning.
plant-based steak and
Sure,
cheese
they
egg
take B
rolls, man.
seasoning.
Yeah. Yeah, you need the seasoning,
Yo,
Yeah.
dog. You can't just
I be
drop that
No,
tearing
you
shit
that
need
in.
seasoning.
I be tearing them Beyond Burgers up. Them shits be good as fuck.
I be making my beefless nachos with the
Yeah.
rice.
Yep.
I made some jackfruit tacos
Oh
with
yeah.
that coleslaw.
Yeah. Don't
Lit.
sleep on it, man. Don't sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, people be
Yeah.
eating that. They be eating down here in Texas. That's all motherfuckers want to eat. You say you don't want meat, they think you black and shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we gonna kill this nigga and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. Shit, nah, man, I don't eat meat. What? Motherfucker, you don't eat meat? Motherfucker, you don't eat meat?
Right, because
You
you
a
gotta
vegan
think they
ass nigga.
still
You a
love
vegan ass
pork
nigga.
and bacon and all that. They still love all that type of meat.
You think you better than me, huh? Cause your ass don't eat meat. Huh? Huh? You be like, nigga, if you don't get the fuck out my face, the fuck? No, nigga, I don't like eating motherfucking sheep dick. The fuck?
Oh my gosh.
You know what I'm saying? Shit. Cause
I
that's what they
can't.
put in that shit in fucking what's that damn shit breakfast shit they be making? The meat
Scrapple.
nah,
Damn liver
it look
mush
like a square.
shit. Yeah,
Liver
The
liver
liver
mush.
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 Yeah.
Oh no, I'm not eating that.
That's
They should
scrapple
call it
shit.
liver worst. That's terrible.
These people in North Carolina gonna fight you because they love their
They
They
swear,
love
but
that
and
liver.
back
all
home,
that
son.
liver pudding.
And that's
DC
why they
niggas
black
be
asses
loving that shit, yo.
that's why they black asses look like that all in the face and shit. They need to stop eating that shit.
Shit, it be white
They
people
need to get
too.
on
They
this
love that
juice on
shit.
purpose. They need to get this juice on purpose.
Yeah,
Good, man.
man, that juice
They
on
need to stop
purpose.
eating all that shit, man. The fucking deer, all kinds of parts from the animal, man. You
Yeah.
don't eat stuff like that.
That's just
Some
like hot dogs, though. You gotta
I
think
was
of
in
all that stuff that's in hot dogs.
Yeah.
But that's also like back in the day when they slaughtered the animals themselves, they didn't want to leave anything unturned.
that's slave food. We eating
We
slave.
are dead.
They live.
We done made slave.
Shit,
Black
if
people
I
that
was
made
back there,
slave
you could leave the ass for somebody else. I don't want the ass part, okay?
black
Fuck that shit.
black people that made slave food a goddamn delicacy and shit.
Yeah, dog. We did.
Oh,
It had to been
shit.
somebody out there that said, "Yo, I don't want the butthole of this goddamn pig."
Oh, hell
Somebody
no.
had to say that, yo.
I was
Man,
out
nah,
in I
man.
was out when I was still living in Charlotte. We was talking about food, and somebody was like, "Yeah, man," and cow tongue. I was like,
Oh
"What?"
no,
Oh
yo.
yeah. You know, Jamaicans do what?
That
Jamaicans do
shit,
what? Cow foot soup or something.
Yeah,
yo, that
yeah,
shit should be
Hmm.
illegal, yo.
mm,
No,
They eat trife with his cow stomach, all that.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
nah, that shit should be now. That's some shit that should be illegal. Like,
No, you know what should be illegal, yo? This shit called what is that shit, man? God damn it. They call it some type of mushroom, but it's actually bull's nuts. Like niggas, yeah, son, it's bull
Oh, I don't know
testicles,
about it. I
dog.
know. What they call it?
Yo,
Mountain oysters. That's
yeah,
pig.
yeah, yeah, mountain
Pig.
oysters, yo. They call them shits mountain
Mountain oysters.
oysters. Yes. Dog, and my
And it's
mother told
big
me
what?
about that shit. She was like, "Yo, you know what mountain oysters are?" I was like, "What the fuck? Is a oyster? What the fuck?" She said, "Nah, this the motherfucking nuts." I was like, "Mom, for real?" She was like, "Yes, that's a delicacy, yo." Cause she's a nutritionist, so you know she gotta like she caters
it's
and
that
do all this
European
stuff. So
shit.
it's like, yeah. She said she had some come through. Somebody requested that shit. She had to look it up. She was like, "Oh fuck no." I ain't where the fuck can I even find this shit? You know?
That's that European shit,
I
man. Them
was like,
motherfuckers was eating
yo.
everything over there.
Nah, that's country. That's
That's
that country
country.
stuff.
I said, that ain't even European. That's
No,
country.
it is no, cause you gotta think like Italian all the motherfuckers and shit. Like they would go through times where they couldn't even fucking grow food and shit like that. So they would eat what they could fucking eat, and anything left over, they would eat that shit too. They bought that same model over here to America and shit. Them Native Americans wasn't eating that shit. They wasn't eating that
Yeah,
shit.
they were.
Yeah, you right.
Native Americans was eating cow tongue.
They was using
Well,
every part of that daggone deal. That deal
Hell
wasn't.
no.
They wasn't
Hell no.
saving nothing.
Hell no.
it's a show on Netflix that talks about that, yo. She damn, I gotta find the name of that shit. But she talked to the Native Americans and they actually make this shit, which is a rodent, and they cook that shit up. But they go through the whole period with them being Native American and they had to eat what they found. You know, when they was over here, they normally lived in a desert environment, so they had to find what the fuck they had to find. You know, so I mean, in some aspects, it's survival. You know, you gotta do what you
Shit.
gotta do.
I'll be like, let me
But I'd
get
be
that
damned if
sap
I'm
out
eating
the.
some nuts, man. I'm not fucking with. I'll starve.
Because they look,
Shit.
they
Wait,
look
hold
at
on,
it
wait.
like
You
they
said
look
you
at it
gonna
like
eat
being
some nuts?
wasteful.
I said I'd be damned if I eat some nuts, nigga. I'm gonna starve.
Oh, all right.
Fuck that shit.
Nigga,
No.
I'll be over there. Let me get that tree sap. I'm good. I'm vegan.
Goddamn
You
right.
ain't gonna know. You ain't gonna know they grind it up and make some nachos.
Man,
I'm
fuck
gonna-
that. I eat a goddamn cactus, dog. Fuck the bullshit, man.
I'm gonna come back to the camp. Be like, Mama gonna be like, you here? Get you a plate, babe. I'm like, nah, Mom, I'm good. We was eating the whole time on the way here.
Whole time you
Apples,
hungry as shit.
had apples and berries and shit. That shit was good.
Right.
And then when you look, it be right there waiting for you for breakfast.
Oh no. Yo.
Thank you.
With some biscuits.
With no seasoning on it. That a
Oh shoot, yo. Oh man, this was a fun one. For the last thing, man. So shout out to Sade on her B day, man. So what you do? What you do? Yeah, yeah.
So guys, so I'm just real appreciative. So because of quarantine, I decided that I was gonna do a party in the park. Like I miss brunch with my girls.
Oh.
Like y'all know I love brunch, rosé, some mimosas. That's what I love. So I did a party in the park. It was nice and hot all day. Come my late night boozy brunch, 6 to 9, it starts raining.
Oh, are you serious?
So I'm driving here and it starts raining. So everybody's texting me, calling me. Oh, you gonna have it? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna have it. Like we gonna be under a shelter.
Mm-hmm.
So of course, the only shelter I got me a little DJ because I'm like, I need some '90s music. Get to the shelter. It's in the center of Freedom Park or whatever. Get to the shelter. The socket don't work. No electricity.
Oh,
night
shit.
party.
So no electricity. So at this point, we got to use our phone. It's raining, so now everybody walking up in the hill is wet, is dirty. But the people that were supposed to come, came. Everybody came, and it was just a good time. Like, it just made me think about everything that's important. Like, creating memories and that type of stuff. So
That sound like the goddamn Freaknik and shit.
it might have been. We was wet. Nah, we weren't wet because we had shelter. So I did that, and then on that was Friday night, and then Sunday, I actually handed out 50 bags to homeless uptown.
Oh wow!
To Tent City, because I don't know if y'all been up there, but
that's uptown, ain't it? That's is that off of
underneath the bridge?
Yeah.
Graham and all that.
Yeah, right
if you've been up there, it's like over 100 tents, like in this one area.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that sounds like some
I wanted to do
shit.
50 bags. So I did 50 bags. Well, I call them blessing bags.
What you put in the bag?
Yeah.
So I had wipes, toothbrushes, little travel pack toothbrushes, toothpaste. I had a mask in there, some sanitary napkins for the women, wipes, deodorant, apple, water, some snacks.
So you made like a whole long survival kit.
And some socks. Yeah, some socks. So yeah, I was blessed, guys.
Oh, that's pretty good. Look at her giving back already, man. Juice on purpose, giving back. Oh, shoot.
Yeah. And my juice, y'all, it has really been doing good. Like, it has really taken off.
Word. So what we got in store in the future when it comes to juice on purpose?
Honestly, I'm just manifesting this storefront.
Oh, really?
I am manifesting a storefront.
What you trying to do, a brick and mortar, John?
I want to, that's what I want.
For me, so
okay. Yeah, because, I still may offer that delivery option, but that driving to get the people these juices, it's a bit much in Charlotte. But, I had to get my name out there, and there's been several people that have come back several times with me even being open for 3 weeks only. And shout out to Lulu's. They have bought 3 weeks in a row large orders.
Lulu's?
Yeah. What? Shout out to Lulu's. And we love Lulu's.
Yeah.
So shout out to Lulu's.
Tight.
So yeah, they've bought for the last 3 weeks. They've bought large orders. So shout out to them.
So for the people that don't know, who have just tuned into the episode and haven't listened to the previous ones, let them know what Juice on Purpose actually is.
So Juice on Purpose is all natural juices. Honestly, let me go back to the backstory of why I started Juice on Purpose. So during COVID, where they were saying, Black people were dying from, previous health issues, whether it be heart attack. We just don't have the same things offered to us, like as far as where we live. We might just got plenty fast food. We don't have the money to, eat natural or organic things, as far as some of our counterparts. So, we was dying. They were saying it was taking us out because of the things that we had going on, whether it be high blood pressure, diabetes, whatever. So I just happened to really be laying in my bed one day, and I just kept saying, it's something I want to do, like, to be an entrepreneur. Like, I've already had it in me, but I didn't think it would really come out. And I was just like, God, what is it? And I was just like, okay, juicing. I'm going to start juicing, for people or whatever. And my friends always be like, Sharda, you always, even before this, you always got the nasty snacks. You got the WP snacks. Like, you come to your house, you getting something healthy. You ain't got nothing that we want. Your snacks are disgusting. You a WP person. So, I said, but watch. In 50 years, when we old, we're going to be fine. We're going to be healthy. Mm-hmm. And so I started the juicing. So basically, it's a 16-ounce bottle of natural juices. I got 5 flavors right now. And every juice is an affirmation. So every time you speak in whatever juice you want, it's an affirmation. I know my worth. I am love. I'm stronger than any storm. So that just makes me feel good to see that when people actually buying it, to see that. It just made me really feel good. And a lot of people were saying them even ordering it was like, this just made my day.
Wow.
Like, because you never know
That's
what
tight.
some people are going through. And just to say, you got to manifest things or, put things out into the universe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yep. You gotta try different shit too.
Yeah. So, and even with these juices, a lot of people, like, I had somebody say their daughter, which is like 2, was like reaching for the juice. Like,
really?
I want some more, so it's good for everybody, the family, and there's a lot of benefits to it. A lot of us, Black people suffer from diabetes, whatever, I got beets, I got carrot, like, it's going to help. So at the end of the day, if it's going to help you go towards the, vegan option or just starting to take care of you better. Like, you got to nourish yourself from the inside out.
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
And if I can help with that for us, like, we got to start doing that. We need to live long.
Yeah. Damn.
But yeah, y'all can find me Facebook, Juice on Purpose. And also on Instagram, Juice on Purpose. I do it right now, Wednesday through Friday. You have to do it a day in advance, order a day in advance. So for Wednesday, I need it by Tuesday or before, but it has to be at least 24 hours in advance for your order.
All up on Instagram. We'll post it on ours too, with a link to go.
Yeah,
Shit,
but-
Comedic over here. Baby girl got the juice joint. Comedic with. Don't be over here flexing. Oh, nigga,
What?
don't you start.
What?
This
What did I
nigga
do?
Comedic got some shit. He got some shit cooking up.
What you talking
We
about?
all got some shit cooking up.
What you talking about?
Oh, you.
In due time. In due time. My
But
stuff
I'm
is
gonna
still
let
in
y'all
development.
niggas know this. Babyhead is about to fucking officially open a brand new clothing store, so we about to open that shit up. I got my new album coming out, Lone Wolf. Be on the lookout for that shit. Cradle, baby. Lone Wolf. Both of those things is coming out very soon within the next 2 months. And go down. I know you got some shit going on, baby girl. You about to
Nah, not really. Y'all making me look bad now.
You got
Ain't nobody
to graduate
look
school.
bad. You in school.
Right.
Yep.
We all doing something.
Yeah, let's put our people on. Shit. HR, right?
Yep.
Human resources. You about shit. So if somebody need a motherfucking job, you can give them the hint.
Holla at her.
You can give them the hints. Like, look, your resume need to look like that. And your shit need to be like that.
Yeah, no, each one teach one. We all doing something. And it don't necessarily have to be entrepreneur, like self-care, all that. Like whatever you have done during this time. Like this quarantine has really, like, it's really a work. You have to really do the work, and it's a work in progress. Because one day you feel up, one day you might feel down. It's like, damn, we've been stuck in the house, over 4 months?
Yeah. There should be some things cooking up.
And then we going backwards where we can't even be out past we going backwards.
Yeah.
So it's about to be even longer. States are closing back up. So it's just whatever you got to do to protect your mental, like, honestly, during this time. Like that. Kudos to you.
Yeah. Definitely. I guess so.
Kudos to all of us.
Let me go ahead and put mine out there. Livewire Sound and Entertainment is the company that I have. We're working on different things. Because of the COVID, we had to scale things back. We are producing other people's podcasts. So if you're interested in starting up a podcast, reach us, at Livewire Sound ENT on Facebook and Instagram. That's pretty much me and what I'm working on. I got some other things cooking up, but that's what I got right now. So if you interested.
And motherfucking shout out to Dirty Mouth Radio for being on episode what? Episode what?
This is about to be 33, I think.
33.
Man, we got a whole motherfucking season out this month. About to be on season 2 out this joint. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
So
we coming up on a whole nother year too.
Shout out to us. Shout out to us for coming with these dope and magnificent topics and having these wonderful characters and people. Sade, so amazing with Sade Relations, and you're gracing us with your products and your juices, and Comedic for fucking leading the path and opening up this damn
Yeah.
platform for us and shit, and working
Yeah.
with me and us putting this whole shit together. Golden, you know what I'm saying? Working with us, being here and shit, bringing your personality, being even though you in school and you working and you got your kid and things, and you know me bringing my artistic creativity as far as music and all the artists concerned. So shout out to Dirty Mouth Radio, y'all.
And
Most
keeping
definitely.
people up on the current events and what's going on, the substance that we bring, because that's something that I do hear a lot of people from my end who I know that share our podcast and everything. Like, we really have substance information,
And if you're
and our
interested, oh,
chemistry
good.
amongst each other is real dope. Like, our chemistry is really dope with each other.
Yeah.
And it's funny as shit. I be going through editing everything and putting shit together, and I be laughing at motherfucker. I be like, damn, we was talking about that.
You be
Yo, y'all,
laughing at yourself.
I be laughing at myself. I be like, damn, that's a crazy ass motherfucker.
Oh my goodness.
Exactly.
Like, who is that fool? Who was that fool?
Hey, if you
Shoot.
have some topics that you want us to talk about, you can also reach us at Instagram and Facebook. Just drop it in the DMs. You know, we don't have a problem talking about any type of topic that y'all interested in. I know. Shout out to Tasha. She sends stuff all the time, and we post it up. We post it on Instagram. We talk about it on the episodes. If you do have something that you interested, you never know what'll come of it. Might just
And
shout you
also,
out.
yeah, if you have a business as well, let us know, man, so we can shout you out, put you on with our people and stuff, and maybe we can, work together and create more people for ourselves. So, yeah.
Yeah, straight like that. So with that being said, this is your boy Comedic Energy.
Your girl Golden.
It's Sade.
Your boy Cray Noop, and this is Dirty Mouth Radio.
Peace out, people. This show was produced by Livewire Sound and Entertainment. If you're looking to rent premium sound equipment for your next concert or podcast at a low price, go to www.livewiresoundent.com.
Dirty Mouth Radio.